Let's talk about the pros and cons of buying a pre-sale condo in downtown Toronto. Hey, I'm Michael Ouzas, a realtor in the Greater Toronto Area. Before we get going, I just want to mention that I have personally purchased both resale and pre-sale condos before. I've also purchased assignments before as well, but not something we're really going to get into today. As always, please take a moment to hit that like and subscribe button down below. So let's break down what I consider the pros and cons of buying a pre-sale or pre-construction condominium. Now, these pros and cons would also be applicable to any pre-sale option, either house or townhouse as well. But for today, let's just stick with condos. So let's get started with the pros. The number one pro, in my opinion, is definitely the deposit structure. On a typical purchase, a certain amount is due on signing and the balance up to 5% within 30 days. Then you usually have installments, maybe 3 or more, to bring the total up to about 20% on or before closing. Lately, I've been seeing projects with extended deposit structures that go up to 2.5% increases over a few years. Definitely the number one pro when it comes to pre-sale. The second pro is a cooling off period of 10 days. That's when you can have everything reviewed by your lawyer and go through the contract extensively. This is a pro because sometimes in today's fast-paced market where decisions happen quickly, it'll give you some extra time to make sure you've made the right decision. Okay, number 3, sometimes you could choose your unit type and floor level. Now, this is definitely dependent on the demand for the property, and we haven't been seeing a ton of demand lately. However, if you do get the choice, then it's definitely a pro. Number 4, new is new. You're getting a brand new unit, new technology, new features, amazing amenities. Builders are really putting a priority on eco-friendly finishes and high world-class amenities. You also get warranties through Tarion, where you can have something fixed by the builder at certain time frames throughout the first year. And then there's limited warranties through years 2 to 7. The fifth pro, and it could be interchanged at any given number, is you don't need a mortgage until sometimes 3 to 4 years down the line. When you purchase, you need a pre-approval. However, you don't need to lock in that mortgage until the property is ready. So those are my 5 pros. Here are my 5 cons. Con number 1, you're buying off a floor plan. You can't see, feel, touch. You don't know what the actual view will be or what the building quality is like. It's very important that you select a floor plan that you think will be functional, as well as purchase from a reputable builder with a proven track record. Con number 2, can't always get access to the projects before they sell out. These projects sometimes have lineups out the door, so you might not get a chance to purchase a unit in the building that you want. Having an agent with platinum access to the units is super important. As a quick side note, our brokerage does get priority and platinum access to many projects on launch. So if you do need something, definitely make sure you're working with a realtor who has platinum access. Number 3, and it probably should have been number 1, price. Even though parking is typically not included, these units are selling in the $1,500 to I've seen as high as $2,400 a square foot range. That's about a 20% price per square foot difference than what we're seeing right now for resale condos in the downtown core. Now, we don't know what these units will eventually be worth in the future. However, the days where you were buying a pre-sale condo at today's price for tomorrow's completion date seem to be long gone. Number 4, as I just alluded to with the price, parking and lockers are typically extra and only available on certain units in some of the buildings. Some of the new projects are even charging upwards around $100,000 for a parking spot if you can even get one. Number 5, definitely size. We are seeing units get smaller and smaller with every new project. Some of these units are down in the 300 square foot size range for a studio and in the low 400 square foot size range for a 1-bedroom. As the units get smaller and smaller, consider what size you would need to enjoy your living space. If you're an investor, think of the size needed to maximize the rent potential as well. One extra bonus for number 6, and this is specifically for condos, is that there's no official budget. Since the building isn't operational yet, there's no way to see what the building expenses will be on the management side. This could lead to a fast uptick in condo fees or even special assessments if there's a shortfall. Now, this isn't always the case, but definitely something to consider. If the condo fees are estimated at well below the current average, around 70 to 75 cents a square foot, there's a good chance they will go up yearly from the get-go. So there you have it, my 5 pros and cons of buying a pre-sale condo. I would love to hear your thoughts on if you agree or if there's anything you would add to either the pro or con list. As always, if you're interested in more real estate content, hit that like and subscribe button and follow me on all social medias at Michael Ouzas Real Estate.